Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Each week, the stakes get higher. Tennessee set to face Georgia on Saturday. The college football playoff rankings come out a little bit later this evening. Likely going to be number one, number two showdown in Athens, Georgia, coming up on Saturday afternoon. Just a huge atmosphere, and I know we keep saying that. Each week, we keep saying the stage is set, and then Tennessee rises to the occasion. They continue to raise the bar. This football team is back. They're going out there, and I had a conversation with one of the listeners of this channel just earlier today. They're going out there and breaking records. The numbers that Hendon Hooker is putting up, the numbers that Cedric Tillman put up last year, the numbers that VAWLS Jones put up last year. Now you're seeing Jalen Hyatt do it. Jalen Hyatt leading the nation in receiving touchdowns. The world is taking notice. Not only is the world taking notice, but recruits are taking notice. Tennessee just received a crystal ball for five-star wide receiver Ryan Wingo. We're going to take a look at his stats, what he brings to the table in this class of 24. But as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders. We're fans just like you. For the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Busy week. Going to be live tonight, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time for the fan call-in show. That's where you, the listener, gets an opportunity to come on the show and hang out, talk a little Tennessee football. Tomorrow night's going to be a big one. Uncle Lou is going to make his debut here on the Talkin VAWLS Network at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We got Ben McKee coming on the show, another Friday morning show at 9 a.m. All that coming up this week. Make sure you are subscribed and dialed in. Let's take a look at Ryan Wingo. You can see there Steve Wiltfong just put in the crystal ball prediction. Ryan Wingo is a five-star wide receiver, 6'2", 198 pounds out of St. Louis, Missouri. You can see there the 24/7 Sports Composite has him ranked as the number one player out of the state of Missouri, also the third-ranked wide receiver in the country, 10th-ranked player overall. And that's what we have been talking about, what winning does. Winning cures everything. And what Josh Heupel has been able to do with this program in less than 2 years is nothing short of phenomenal at this point. And, you know, I think he's done a good job with the class of 22. Then he followed that up, still putting the finishing touches on the class of 23. And I think maybe they'll be able to swing some big-time players and get them in the boat and finish with a top 10 class. But I think the class of 24 is really, truly going to see Josh Heupel's fingerprint. You're going to see that, you know, some of the kids in the class of 22, the class of 23, we had that NCAA investigation stuff going on. Then you move into the class of 23. Yeah, Josh Heupel winning 7 games in that first year was big. A lot of people wanted to see if he could be sustained. Would he go out and win 8-9 games this year? Would he kind of go backwards? What was he going to look like in year 2? Here we are with a very legitimate opportunity to be the number one ranked team in the country after this Saturday. Tennessee is back. They're on the map. They're nationally relevant. College game day. Everybody's talking about Tennessee, and that's when these kids in the class of 24 are starting to take notice, and that's why the crystal ball for Ryan Wingo has come in. Let's take a look at his scouting report, what he brings or what he would bring to the University of Tennessee at the wide receiver position. And that's the conversation again. You know, and no disrespect to the players on this football team. What they are doing has been amazing. What happens in this Josh Heupel offense when you have what they're calling a generational talent in Nico Maliava behind center? What happens when you have 5-star wide receivers out there like Ryan Wingo? What if you flip Carnell Tate? What happens if the talent gap between Tennessee and Alabama, Tennessee and Georgia, what happens when that talent gap closes? Because I went on A to Z Sports earlier today, recorded their show. It's going to be up tomorrow. I'll make sure to post a link so you guys can check that out. And we were talking about Josh Heupel and what he's done. Name one coach that has outcoached Josh Heupel so far through 2022. I'll wait. I will wait on you to answer that because nobody is out-coaching Josh Heupel. So what happens when the talent gap is closed and Josh Heupel has more talent than Georgia or more talent than Alabama. Good luck. Good luck keeping up. Let's take a look at the scouting report on Ryan Wingo. Alan Treyu over at 247 Sports has him projected as a first-round draft pick. Says he's got a track background. That's what we're always looking for at the wide receiver position, right? Look at Jalen Hyatt going out there torching guys, burning guys. That's what we see with these wide receivers that Josh Heupel goes after and recruits. Guys with speed, guys that can beat you over the top. Says track background that includes a 10.55 in the 100-meter dash as a sophomore, 21.31 in the 200. Comes from a running back family, but has the speed and pass-catching ability to play receiver or see a hybrid role in college. That's interesting because we see that same type of possibility with a guy like Cam Seldon, committed in the class of 23. Goes on to say he also has a leaner, high-cut build where he can play receiver, but could also still motion into the backfield and be handed the ball some. Hey, let's just get these guys that bring all kinds of versatility, speed, athleticism, and watch Josh Heupel get creative. We've seen what he's done with Princeton Fant. Princeton Fant ran for a touchdown, thrown for a touchdown, passed for a touchdown, caught a touchdown. I'm surprised he's not kicked an extra point so far. Princeton Fant can do it all. You get these athletic kids and let Josh Heupel get creative with them. Says not only does he have track speed, but he has some wiggle, although he runs by defenders more than he makes them miss in a phone booth. That twitch can be seen as a route runner also. Catches the ball well away from his frame and tracks it well over the shoulder. Is a good route runner currently, but can still continue to add more craft and diversify his route tree as he gets older. Dangerous return man who can continue being a kick returner in college. Not the kind of player that has to be put in a box. He is an offensive threat and a scoreboard changer at the next level, no matter how he touches the ball. Likely a future high draft choice with his combination of size, verified speed, and versatility. He is the younger brother of former Arkansas running back Ronnie Wingo Jr. He was conveniently in town, guys, back on September the 24th when Tennessee took on the Gators. College game day on hand, Checker Neyland, amazing atmosphere. Ryan Wingo just so happened to be on campus to soak in that environment. And again, as Tennessee continues to pick up momentum, continues to win games, and yes, Saturday's a big game. And I want to say something. I'm not putting this out there for the sake of it, but if Tennessee doesn't beat Georgia, it's not the end of the world. If Josh Heupel goes out there and finishes his second year 11-1, maybe you sneak into the playoff, maybe not, maybe you just end up on a New Year's Six bowl. That is a huge step forward for Josh Heupel. But at this point, I believe in this team. I believe in Josh Heupel. He is the cure for battered VAWLS syndrome. Tennessee's going to go out and compete on Saturday. Tennessee has every opportunity to go out there and win that football game on Saturday. They're going to get theirs. They're going to score points. We're going to continue to talk more about Georgia as the week goes on. Looking forward to getting Uncle Lou on the channel tomorrow and getting his thoughts on where this Georgia football team is at compared to last year's national championship team, what he thinks about Tennessee's progress in year 2 under Josh Heupel. But the bottom line is the more success, the more the recruits start to flow in, and the easier it gets. Recruiting is a tough game, especially in the world of NIL. But if Tennessee's winning, you got Spire Sports Group as the top NIL collective in the country. The recruits are going to flood into Knoxville. Ryan Wingo gets the crystal ball. If you look at who's currently committed in the class of 2024, you got 5-star athlete Jonathan Eccles, 4-star corner just recently committed, Caleb Beasley out of Nashville, Tennessee. You've also got Mazio Bennett, the 4-star wide receiver. Look at that, man. I mean, you're talking about Mazio Bennett and Ryan Wingo both coming in at the same time. It's the talent level is going to, the talent gap is closing. It is closing, but you got to continue to stack these recruiting classes. You can't just be one and done. You have to sustain it. And that's why some people disagree when I say that Tennessee is back. They say you got to sustain it for multiple years. They've also got Carson Gentle, 3-star defensive lineman out of Chattanooga, committed in the class of 24 as well. But that's the news I wanted to drop to you guys. Ryan Wingo gets the crystal ball, trending heavily towards Tennessee. Big news for the class of 24. But hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the momentum in recruiting? What do you think about Ryan Wingo as an athlete? What happens when Josh Heupel gets these 5 stars committed and on his roster? If you have not done so yet, make sure you smash that thumbs up. On the way out the door, go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin VAWLS Network. Go to bonfire.com/store/TalkinVAWLS. Any and all support, greatly appreciated. As always, thank you to all the members of the channel. As a member, you get an opportunity to come on tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, for the fan call-in show. If you want an opportunity to participate in that, hit that join button down below, right beside subscribe. There's also a link in the description below. As little as 99 cents a month. 99 cents a month. You guys help keep the lights on around here, and we appreciate it. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.